Let's start on our back today. So just the setup blocks and the strap. You don't need any equipment as you come down onto your back. You can reach your legs out long. You can butterfly your knees out, or you can bend your knees, feet on the floor, knees to the ceiling. You can rest your hands by your side, or bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Focusing here on your breath. Belly rise on the inhale. Belly falls on the exhale. Few more rounds of breath here in your practice. Maybe beginning to seal your lips, breathing in and out through your nose. Building heat within your body using just your breath. Few more just like that. In and out through your nose. Full exhale, let it all go. Gently bend your knees, plant your feet on the floor under your hips, knees towards the ceiling. Release your arms by your side. Press into your palms, squeeze your glutes, and lift your hips. Come into a bridge. On your exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time, lift the arms, hips and arms lift. Thumbs tap overhead, hold the hips lifted. Cactus the elbows, deep exhale. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, lower your arms over your hips. Inhale, lift your hips and arms. Tap your thumbs overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower your arms and your hips. Once more, just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Pull yourself into a tight ball. You can start pull out your ankles, wiggle your toes. Maybe gently rolling from side to side. Rock back to center. Inhale, reach your arms and legs long in opposite directions. Arms overhead, feet towards the bottom of your mat. Imagine someone's pulling your ankles, pulling your wrists in opposite directions. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Gently walk your feet over to the right side of your mat. Cross your right ankle over your left. Walk your arms, upper body over to the right side. Right hand grabs left wrist. Deep side bend over to the right. Creating a crescent moon shape with your body. Keeping both shoulders, both hips in with the floor. Recline crescent moon for several more breaths. Inhale, come back, center, arms overhead, legs out long. Exhale, walk your feet over to the left side, crossing your left ankle over your right. Draw your left hand to reach your right wrist, deep side bend over to the left side. Feeling both shoulders, both hips in towards the floor as you bend deeper to the left. Creating a crescent moon shape with your body, this time over to the left side. Two more rounds of breath here. Inhale, release your arms and legs long in opposite directions. Tuck your knees once again in towards your chest, and then release the soles of your feet to the ceiling. If you'd like to grab a strap here, we're going to find happy baby. Hands on your thighs, your calves, the outer edge of your feet. We're grabbing a hold of that strap around the arch of your foot. Lower back pressed into the floor. Stay here. You can add a gentle rock side to side. Gently sway back through center, keeping your right foot towards the ceiling. Extend your left leg long. Single leg happy baby, feeling that stretch along the top of your left hip. You can have a tiny bend in your left knee, or you can straighten out your left leg for a deeper stretch. Gently bend your left knee, draw your knee towards your outer shoulder, coming back to your happy baby. You can rock side to side or just stay in place. Gently rock back through center, this time keeping your left foot towards the ceiling. Extend your right leg long. Single leg, happy baby. Feeling the length on the top of that right hip. Try to flex through your right foot. Your knee can be bent, or you can straighten your leg for a deeper stretch. Press in towards the floor. Draw your right knee in towards your right shoulder, and then draw your knees together. We're going to rock and roll ourselves a few times along our spine, as many times as you need, as little as you like. Whenever you're ready, coming out to a comfortable seat. You can face any direction. Extend your right leg long, find the sole of your left foot inside of your right leg. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, release your hands out in front. You can also place your hands on a block. Deep inhale, gaze up, look up. On your exhale, round your spine. Inhale, look up. Draw your collarbone forward. Exhale, round your spine. Few more here with your breath, cat and cow. Single leg stretch. Come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, release your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Deep side bend, looking out under your left armpit. Try to stack that left shoulder directly over the right. You're welcome to use a strap here. Placing it into your left hand, wrapping it around the arch of your right foot. One more breath. Exhale, release your mind with that strap. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, right hand to your left knee, left hand behind your hip. Twist, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Release your left palm to the floor. Press your hips forward as you reach your right arm up and back. Find your stargazer. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, right hand by your right hip side, bend over to the right. Inhale, back through center. Set your props off to the side. We're going to bend that right knee, planting your right foot in front or on top of your left thigh. For double pigeon, stand up nice and tall. You can rock your sit bones side to side. For extra measure, with a long spine, bring your arms out in front, tense your fingers. You can also always place them on a block. And then walk your hands further out, keeping a long spine. You can stay up as high as you like. You're welcome to reach down further if that's in your practice on this side. Deepening the stretch on the outer right hip. One more round of breath here. Your exhale, gently walk your hands back to center. Keeping your right knee bent, extend your left leg long. Draw the sole of your right foot inside of your left leg. Inhale, scoop your arms up. Exhale, draw your arms out in front on the floor or on a block. Tempt your fingers, palms lifted. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, round your spine. On your inhale, gaze up, look up, spread your collarbone wide. On your exhale, try to draw your shoulder blades further apart. Cat and cow, single leg stretch. One more here with your breath. Inhale and exhale. You center, arms overhead. Exhale, side bend, left arm comes to the inside of your left leg. Reaching your right hand over that left leg. If you'd like to use a strap here, place the strap in your right hand, bind it around the arch of your left foot, and pulling that arm up overhead. Try rotating that right shoulder up and back. Exhale, release your bind, release your strap. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind your hip. Twist, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Plant your right hand on the floor. Press your hips forward, reach your left arm up and back. Stargazer on this side. Feel the stretch in your front hips. Exhale, release your hips. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, side bend over the left. Inhale, come back through center. We're going to draw that left foot either in front or on top of our right thigh. Finding double pigeon on the left side. You can always use a block here out in front with a long spine. Walk your arms out in front, maybe an inch or two further ahead. Feeling that stretch in your outer left hip. Your next exhale, let it all go. Walk your hands back to center. We're going to come to a wide butterfly. Draw your legs out wide, or dragonfly rather. Sit up nice and tall, both sit bones press into the floor. You're welcome to use a block here as well. Walk your arms out in front with a long spine, lengthen through the crown of your head as you fold forward. You can stay up high. You're welcome to fold a little bit deeper, hands on the floor, hands on blocks. You can bring your elbows down towards the floor. That stretch in the inner and outer thighs, holding and breathing. Exhale, gently release your palms. Walk yourself back through center. We're going to zip our legs together. Long line of energy. We want to grab our strap here. I'm actually going to turn face this way. Staying up nice and tall, shoulders stacked over your hips. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Grab that strap between your palms. Forward fold, tap the strap toward your toes. It can come in front, behind, or on your toes. Long arms, inhale, reach up. Arms overhead. Shoulders stay stacked over your hips, stay there. You can rotate that strap further back behind you, open up your shoulders and your chest. Or hold it for one more breath. Exhale. Draw that strap out in front of your shoulders. Once you're there, fold forward, reach. Long line of energy, crown of your head pulling towards your toes. Release that strap down. We're going to repeat that. To make it more challenging, bring the strap between your thumbs closer together. You can also widen that distance for more range of motion. Inhale, arms reach high. Arms overhead, stack the shoulders over your hips, stay there. You can continue to draw that strap down and back. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, lengthening through the crown of your head, flexing through your feet, drawing your calves closer to the floor. One more breath here. Exhale, draw that strap down in front. We're going to keep that strap in our hands, and we're going to wrap it around our left foot, around the arch of our left foot. Sit up nice and tall and pull yourself towards your left toes. Reaching a little bit further towards your left thigh, your knee, your shin, maybe towards your toes. You can try placing your right hand on the outside of your left foot if that's comfortable, or continue to grab the strap with both hands. Wherever you are, holding for 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, float a little bit deeper. On your exhale, release your spine, release your strap. Come back up to a comfortable seat. We're going to repeat the same thing on the right foot. Bring that strap around the arch of your right foot. Sit up nice and tall. Right foot is flexed with a long spine. Hinge forward, crown of your head towards your toes. Reaching for your thigh, your knee, your shin, your outer right ankle. You're welcome to stay here holding onto a strap. If you'd like to release your left hand to the outside of your right ankle for a deeper twist. On your inhales, lengthen the crown of your head further to the top of your mat. On your exhales, fold a bit deeper. One more round of breath here. Inhale, rise up. Put the strap once again between both of your hands. Now place it around the arch of both of your feet, holding on to both ends of that strap with either hand. Sit up nice and tall, toes flexed. Pull the strap closer to you as you hinge your body forward. You can grab a little bit closer towards your feet on that strap. You're also welcome to release the strap, grabbing a hold of your outer calf, ankle, or foot. If this is easily accessible to you, you can place a block or two behind your feet, holding on to that block. Controlling your breath here. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Gently release grip on that strap, block, or your legs. Slowly roll on up. Set the strap off to the side. We're going to find a tabletop position at the center of our mat. Wrists under our shoulders, knees under your hips. Tug your toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze. On your exhale, untuck your toes around your spine. Moving here, cat and cow with your breath. Draw your navel toward your spine on your inhale. On your exhale, draw your navel towards the floor on your inhale. On your exhale, draw your navel in towards your spine. Doing the opposite and saying the other way does not work. Not with my mind. One more cat and cow here with your breath. Back to a neutral spine. Extend your right leg straight back. Strong flex through your right toes. Ensure that your hips are square. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift and hold. Point your right toes. Exhale, draw your knee in toward your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow your right leg up and over to the outside of your left hip. You can look over your left shoulder. You can press your right foot forwards and backwards to deepen or lessen that stretch. Inhale, rainbow your right leg all the way up and over to the outside of your right hip. Sealing the inside of your right foot to the floor. Tuck your left toes, press your hips back. Rock forward, stacking your shoulders over your hips. Press it back 2 more times. Inhale forward. Stacking your shoulders back over your hips. Walk your hands in toward your left knee. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, release your right hand down your right leg. Deep side bend over to the right side. Lengthening that left side body. Inhale, come back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus, bend your elbows, lift your gaze. Inhale, reach. One more time. Exhale, cactus, spread your fingers wide. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive forward, big circle. Walk your hands back out under your shoulders, keeping your left toes tucked. Draw your right knee under your right hip. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, thread it, hovering under the left side body. Inhale, right arm reaches. Gaze up, look up. Exhale, sweep it under and hold, hovering here. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, draw your right arm as far as you can under the left side body, and then plant your right hand. Release your right cheek or ear towards a block or the floor, finding thread the needle on the right side. Hips stay lifted. Here you are. 3 more rounds of breath. On your exhale. On your inhale, press into your left palm, reach your right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand onto your right shoulder. Tuck your toes, maybe bump your hips side to side. Come into any movement that feels comfortable for you today. Back to a neutral spine. Tucking your toes or leap flat. Extend your left leg straight back, flexing through your left foot this time. Hips remain square. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, tap your toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift and hold. Point your left toes. Tuck your knee in toward your nose. Deep exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow the left leg up and over to the outside of your right hip. You can glance over your right shoulder. You can add some movement forwards and backwards, deepening and lessening that stretch. Wherever you are, holding and breathing. Rock your shoulders back over your wrist. Inhale, lifting your left leg long and straight all the way up and over to the outside of your left hip. Sealing the inside of your left foot to the floor, tuck your right toes. Press back. And rock forward. 2 more times. Exhale, press. Inhale, reach. Once more with your breath. Gently walk your hands toward your right knee. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand down your left leg, side bend over to the left. Right shoulder stacks over the left. Gentle gaze up under your right arm. Beautiful. 1 more breath. Your next inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bending cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive forward. Walk your hands back out under your shoulders. Draw your left knee under your left hip. Bump your hips side to side. Back from your tabletop. Untuck your toes. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread it, hovering under the right side body. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, sweep. Once more, inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, thread it all the way under and through the right side body. Reach as far as you can and then plant the left hand. Release your left cheek or ear towards the floor or to a block. Right arm stays boxed out. Hips are lifted. Thread the needle on the left side. Let it all go on your exhale. Inhale, press into your right hand. Reach your left arm up. Exhale, release your left hand down. Tuck your toes, walk your hands up, palm print forward. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, lift your hips up, coming to our first downward facing dog. Gently pedal out the heels, bend and extend, one knee at a time. Walking your dog, getting some movement into your hips. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Circle out your right ankle. Try to press your left heel close to the floor. It does not have to touch, but feel that stretch along the back side of your left leg as you open the right hip. Square out your hips, kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in toward your nose. Kick it straight back. This is the only flowy part that we've got, I promise. Exhale, right elbow, right knee to left elbow. Kick it back. Exhale, draw your right knee toward your right wrist, finding your pigeon. Release your left knee down. Tuck your left toes and then draw your left leg back. Feel that lengthen in your body. You are welcome to stay here. Many variations of pigeon. You can place a block under your left hip. You can place a block by your hip, walking your hands toward your midline, gazing up, looking up. I can't go too far back. I don't want to start coughing in your ear. And when you're ready, if you'd like, you can fold forward at any time. Any variation of pigeon here that resonates with you on this side. For a deeper outer right hip stretch and a forward fold, you can gently rock the hips from side to side. That right hip does not have to come towards the floor at all. From your pigeon, gently walk your hands under your shoulders. We're going to find that funky pyramid. Tuck your left toes, press into your finger pads and lift your hips, sealing your right foot just where it's at. This is a great opportunity to use those blocks under your wrist. As you lift up, your left heel is going to lift. Try to seal that heel down, turning your toes to 45. So we're more of a staggered pyramid with our right foot more in front of our left foot, and that's okay. It can be further to the right or further to the left. You can always adjust your stance, bringing your feet closer or further apart. As you're here in the funky pyramid, think about drawing your right hip back and pulling your left hip forward. For me personally, I feel like it's always easier if I can pull the hip that's supposed to go forward, and I'll naturally press the opposite hip back. Feel that twist in your hips. You always think you're doing it when you're pressing that one hip back, and then you adjust the other one, you're like, ooh, feels even better. From here, draw your toes to the long edge of your mat. I'm just going to turn around so I don't have my bottom in your face. We're going to find a wide-legged forward fold. Again, you can walk your feet closer, further apart, whatever you prefer. Just release your hands down to the floor. They can also come to blocks. You're welcome to release your elbows down, coming into a ragdoll. Staying here, maybe gently swaying from side to side. Releasing your lower back. Keeping a micro bend in both of your knees. Gently sway back through center. Release your arms to the floor. Right hand to the floor, left arm to the ceiling. Twist, gaze up, look up. Exhale, release your left hand down. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Wide-legged forward fold with a twist. Exhale, release your right hand down. We're going to pivot back over our front foot. Right foot is the front. We're going to lower back into that pigeon. So bending your right knee. Left foot is back. Tuck your left foot. Press your hips up. Come back to your downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out. Bend and extend. Coming back to your breath. Biceps frame your ears. Inhale, lift your left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. Maybe circle out your left ankle, you can wiggle your toes. As you're opening the left hip, try to seal that right heel closer to the floor. Does not have to touch. Feeling that stretch to the back side of your right leg. Inhale, kick your left leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw your left knee towards your left elbow or wrist. And then release your knee down, keeping your right toes tucked. Draw your right leg further back to a comfortable spot for you. And then untuck your right toes. Place a block under that left hip to keep your hips level. You're welcome to bring blocks towards your midline. Gaze up, look up. Like on this side, you can come down to blocks towards your forearms. Little sway side to side. So this side may feel compared to the right side. Similarities, maybe some differences. We've all got them. Can we come back to center? Plant your palms under your shoulders. Pressing into your finger pads. Tuck your right foot. Lift your hips. Your back heel can be lifted. You can draw those blocks closer in. As you level out yourself, try lowering your right back foot closer towards the floor. Coming into that funky pyramid on this side. Think about drawing your right hip forward. You'll naturally pull that left hip back. It'll feel like you're spiraling the opposite direction. I promise you're not. Hands can frame your left foot on the floor or on a block. You're welcome to create a micro bend in that front knee. Actively drawing that left hip back, right hip forward. Trying to rotate your hips in a clockwise motion. One more round of breath here. Pivot your toes to the right, long edge of your mat. You can widen your stance or make it more narrow if you'd like. Toes slightly turned in. Hands can be on the blocks or on floor. You're welcome to find your ragdoll and just release your head, neck, and shoulders. Letting everything go, lower back release. You can find a gentle sway from side to side if that feels comfortable. Gently sway back to your center, release your hands to the floor to blocks. Walk your right hand over to your left foot on the floor on a block and draw your left arm up towards the ceiling. Deepening that twist in a wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, release your left hand down. This time walk your hands over to your right foot, left hand on the floor on a block, sweep your right arm towards the ceiling. Deep twist. Exhale, release your right hand down. Come back to center. We're going to pivot over our left foot. Coming back to our pigeon pose. Release your left knee down. Keep your right toes tucked. Press your hips up. Come back to our down dog. Gently pedal it out. Gently lower your knees towards the floor. Lower your left or right hip. Oh, you know what? Let's just stay here on our front side. Tuck your toes, come into a high plank. Option of bend the knees, lowering the knees down, tuck the elbows in, lower all the way down. Once you arrive, wrists under your shoulders, press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release down. Inhale one more time, press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release. With your wrist still under your shoulders, slide your right knee out and up towards your right hip. Can be higher, can be lower. Press into your palms. Lengthen your arms and then thread your left arm under and through the right side body. Thread the needle in half frog. Plant your right hand on top of your left palm. With your left arm and your right knee sealed to the floor, rotate your right arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe further back if your spine allows it. We're going to allow that right arm to pull so far that our right knee lifts up off the floor, coming onto our back, maybe slightly off of our mat. Coming into wind removing pose on the right side. Draw that right knee in towards your right shoulder, avoiding your rib cage. Flex through your left foot. And then release your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Coming into reclined tree. You can cactus your arms. You can release your arms by your side. Releasing any tension in your hips, your shoulders. And just let it all go. Your right leg long to meet the left. We're going to roll back onto our tummy. Repeat the same thing on the left side. Once you arrive, readjust yourself if you need to. Your wrists under your shoulders, tap shoulders, force under your feet, press into the floor. Inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, release. Once more, press up, mini cobra. Gently release. Wrists under your shoulders, slide your left knee up and out towards your left shoulder. Press into your finger pads. Press yourself up, coming into a mini cobra, and then thread your right arm under and through the left side body. Lots of things going on here. So with that left knee lifted, half frog, with thread the needle, and then draw your left palm on top of the right. Keeping your right hand and your left knee sealed to the floor. Inhale, spiral your left arm up and open. Continue to allow that left arm. Pull your left knee off the floor, coming onto your back. Once you arrive, left knee in toward your left shoulder, window moving pose on the left side. Right leg stays long. Keeping your left knee bent, draw the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Hands by your side, hand to heart, hand to belly. Let go of any tension you're holding, maybe in your glutes and your left knee. Extend your left leg long. And then we're just going to shimmy over back to the center of our mat, staying on our back. You're also welcome to stay just where you are if it doesn't bother you, staying off of your mat, taking up all the space today. Bend your knees, walk your heels in towards your hips. Lift your feet up towards the ceiling. Flexing your toes, keeping your hands by your side, supported legs up the wall. Imagine you're trying to stamp the sole of your foot up on the ceiling. Hold it there for 3 more rounds of breath. On your next one, stay here. You can release your arms up towards your toes, adding some movement if you'd like. Point flex, circle out your wrist, your ankles. Neck and shoulders glued to the floor. Lower back pressed in towards the earth. A few more rounds of breath here, supported, legs up the wall. Using the floor as your split. You can try lowering and lifting one leg at a time, single leg release. Do on one side, repeating on the other side. You're welcome to do any additional moves that you'd like to do. And when you're ready, find a comfortable shavasana. You can lower your legs, let your heels touch, toes fall open. You can butterfly your knees, arms by your side. You can cactus your arms. Anything that comforts you today. Coming back to your breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You're ready, reaching your arms and legs long overhead. Draw your knees in towards your chest and gently roll to one side. Pressing yourself up, coming to a comfortable seat when you're ready. Stand up nice and tall, hands on your knees. You bring a gentle gaze behind your eyes. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Once more, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you this evening. And thank you for dealing with my coughs here and there. I wish you a wonderful rest of your evening. Namaste.